'Twas July 32nd, on Piggyback Day, and the crowds were all standing in each other's way. They came there to watch him, that awful disgrace, the annual champ of the Piggyback Race. The cabbage roll kid, just an overgrown uke, he was last year's champ, 'cause he won by a fluke. For old grip-tight Glenny was too thin to be seen, and he lost his first prize to the cabbage machine. A leprechaun Johnny would not have entered this deal, but he had no way of knowing all the pigs would be real. And the Skinner's Pond hippie had a laugh on his face to see leprechaun Johnny in a piggyback race, singing chuckle-dee, chuckle-dee-dee, dee-dee, singing chuckle-dee, chuckle-dee-dee. Now the crowd started looking at a sight that was weird, just an old pair of boots with a nose and a beard, and it said, "I can win any prize in this show," and he signed himself in Pinocchio Joe. Now all the contestants, there must have been 10, were all ready to jump on their pigs in the pen. But the whistle got stuck, and so did the gun, and there wasn't a soul there that could count higher than one. At last they were off, each man to a hog, for the 100-yard dash through that dirty old bog, where the leprechaun vanished and left not a trace, no more to return to the piggyback race, singing chuckle-dee, chuckle-dee-dee, dee-dee, singing chuckle-dee, chuckle-dee-dee. Now the man with the nose, he was making good time. He arrived with his hog at the finishing line. They were covered with mud, and their noses so big, there was no one could tell which one was the pig. Now old grip-tight Glenny was no fool or no kook. He slipped off his pig, but came in on the uke. And if you see a pig with a cowboy hat on, it belongs to that hippie from old Skinner's Pond. Now Pinocchio Joe, he could never play chess, but at piggyback riding, we know he's the best. So we gave him first prize, a pie in his face, and we found our new champ for the piggyback race, singing chuckle-dee, chuckle-dee-dee, dee-dee, singing chuckle-dee, chuckle-dee-dee, dee-dee, dee.